In this video, we're going to be looking at one of the problem solution examples. I like to kind of write some problems and create a solution for it so that you can see how you can use Objective-C in a real life programming problem. Anyway, so the program we're going to write is going to reverse the order of the number entered into the program. For example, if the user type 45823 into the program, then the number should be reversed, the order of the number should be reversed and print it like 32854. So this might take you a little bit of thinking to do, but trust me, you can. You have to understand, like someone said, that don't compare your start with somebody's middle. You should never look at a programming problems and think, oh, I don't think I can solve this, I don't think I'm that good enough, or somebody is very good at writing program. Like sometimes when I think about algorithm, it gives me a lot of headache. It might takes me at least a whole day or 2 days to actually figure out exactly the best way, because sometimes you have a solution but it might not be the best way to write it. For example, if you go online and type in how to solve this kind of problems, now you will see different programmers coming out with different solution, and one of the solution will be more effective than the rest, but everyone will get the job done. So you should always thinking that it will take you time to figure out some algorithm, and sometimes you just might, so don't give up every time, sleep over it, and you get a solution. Anyway, so let's look at the program first, and then we eventually look at. So if I run the program, it's asking me to enter a number to reverse the order. So if I type in 65432, press enter, it's going to reverse it to be 23456. So it will take the last. So how do we do this? Well, if you look at the programming language, I have declared two variables here to be of type of integer, what the person is going to type in, and the last digit, because what we're doing basically is just getting the last digit. We get the last digit and we display it, then we get the next to the last, we display it, then we get the next to the next one and we display it, and so on and so forth. So let me go back to my Word document so I can explain to you the algorithm. If you don't want to cheat, you can stop the video now and try it on yourself, and try it for yourself, see if you can do it. Otherwise, then I'll show you. Take 125 for example. How do we turn it around to be 521? We need to get the last digit and display it. So how do we get the 5? So in order to display the 5, you have to remember that the 5 is a remainder when we divide 125 by 10. So if you divide 125 by 10, if you do 125 modulo 10, then we get 5. So that's how you can obtain the last digit, by dividing the number by doing the modulo 10. So after we obtain that, we divide the number again. So we will do 125 divided by 10, modulo 10, then we do 125 divided by 10. If we divide 125 by 10 and store it as an integer, as I've done here, we'll get 12. We're not going to get 12.5. Remember, integer doesn't have a decimal place. It's going to truncate the decimal place and it's going to throw it away. So we're going to get 12. Then, so that means you would do a modulo of the number, then you do a division of the number. So this division of the number, you feed it again inside your loop. So then you do 12 modulo 10. If you do 12 modulo 10, you get 2, because the remainder of dividing 12 by 10 is 2. Then after doing the modulo, then you do division again. So and then you do 12 divided by 10, it's going to give you 1 rather than 1.2. Then you continue again. So what's 1 modulo 10? The answer will be 1, because it will be 0, the remainder 1. Then if you do 1 divided by 10 will be 0. So then your program will quit, because we say here, while the input is not equals to 0, because here we keep changing the value of input. The value of input will be the input divided by 10. And here we are doing the modulo at the end of the loop. If you study this program properly, you understand what is going on. It's actually quite simple algorithm, but it might take some time to figure out. But what I want to show you is the the result actually is not pretty, because if you see it, we enter a number on a straight line, and when we got it on many lines. And the reason is because NSLog always always print a new line. So if you don't want that to happen, what you can use is you can use the old C style printf. If you use the printf instead of the NSLog, as you can see, the message inside the bracket is still the same thing. The printf is for C, and this is for Objective C, the NSLog. So if you use the printf, you will put them on the same line. So let's run our program and try that again. So enter the number 65432. I will print, let's see, 23456. Let's run the program again. Let's try just an arbitrary number, doesn't matter. Press enter. As you can see, it's reversed the number. So if you want to print anything on a straight line rather than on different lines, you can use the printf rather than the NSLog. I hope that is useful. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.